I'm John. It's scripture time. I'm reading the book of Revelation, chapter 14 from the King James Bible. Underneath me, the Bible here is Gracie, and the dark spot over in the other chair is Zoe. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his Father's name written in their foreheads. So this is talking about the 144,000 again. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder, and I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps, and they sung, as it were, a new song before the throne and before the four beasts, or four creatures, and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the firstfruits unto God and to the Lamb, and in their mouth was found no guile, for they were without fault before the throne of God. And this is 44,000. There's 12,000 from 12 tribes of Israel. And I saw another angel flying in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth, and to every nation, kindred, and tongue, and people, saying with a loud voice, for fear of God, and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven and earth and the sea, and the foundations of the fountains of the waters. So you've got the two witnesses prophesying for 3.5 years. Now you've got an angel flying around, and the 144,000, all preaching the gospel message to the ever. So there's been people say that there'll be more people saved during this period than throughout all of history from before. And I kind of believe that because of all the people that knew about God and Jesus, but just kind of didn't believe, or, whatever, they just did their own thing. All those people, when the Christians are raptured and all this bad stuff's happened, then that's when they realize, oh my gosh, that was real. And then most of them will probably give their life to Christ. And then they'll end up being beheaded for that, and they'll be part of that we talked about before, the tribulation saints. And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Right, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth. Yea, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors and their works to follow them. So this is what I'm talking about. All the Christians converted will be killed. And we really want to pray for everyone, because think how horrible it would be to be tormented day and night for all eternity. And all eternity means you're going to be outside of the space-time continuum. So it's not like it's something hard for us to understand, because we live within this realm of time here. And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice, saying unto him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time has come for thee to reap, and for the harvest of the earth is ripe. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. The word for ripe here is overripe, like rotted. I don't like the way they use the same word here, but if you look that up, it's overripe and rotted, like something you wouldn't eat. And another angel came out of the temple which is in heaven, he also having a sharp sickle. And another angel came out from the altar which had power over fire, and cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, Thrust in thy sharp sickle, gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. And that one is used for the regular ripe. And the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of God. And so a lot of people think that's why I said that. A lot of people think that's a rapture. No, it's not, because the earth is ripe, they're rotted. So this is all going into the winepress of the wrath of God. So this isn't a rapture section here or anything like that. And so the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of God. And the winepress was trodden without the city, and the blood came out of the winepress even unto the horses' bridles by the space of 1,600 furlongs. And I can't remember how. That's a lot. And that's the end of chapter 14. And until next time, God bless.